Hi everyone. The big takeaways from the sentence completion section of this module are these. Number one, a sentence completion, this part of the verbal section, tests your ability to use your vocabulary and to recognize logical consistency within the elements of a sentence. So remember a few of my recommendations from the overview of the verbal section. First, this section needs you to grow your vocabulary, to learn some new words. Totally normal for all students taking the GRE. You must know the meanings of words to be able to understand the meanings of the whole sentence, right? Makes sense. Secondly, use those study aids in the overview of the verbal section in that folder. Use those study aids to grow your vocabulary. That is the most efficient use of your study time. Carry those documents with you at all times in paper form or electronic form, whatever you wish. But carry these with you so that you can study them in any free moments that you have during the day. Second big takeaway in this module, sentence completion questions are different, sentence equivalence questions are different from text completion questions. Notice under the banner of sentence completion questions, there's sentence equivalence and there's text completion. Different response formats, different strategies to get the right answers. In sentence equivalence questions, one word will be missing and you must identify two correct words that could complete the sentence. But notice the rule here. Both answers must be correct in order for you to earn credit on the question. There's no partial credit here. Sorry. It's either all right or all wrong, both answers. Similarly, in the text completion question, the ones with two blanks or sometimes three blanks, in those kinds of questions, one or two or three words will be missing. You'll be asked to select one entry for each blank in the sentence from the corresponding column 1, column 2, column 3 of words. Same rule. All answers must be correct in order for you to earn credit on the question. Again, no partial credit. It's either all right or it's all wrong. So there's some high stakes here. The last big takeaway in this section, guys, definitely you want to follow Kaplan's recommended strategies for solving these sentence completion problems, no matter what type it is, sentence equivalence or text completion. Throughout this entire semester, I will actually be suggesting that you follow Kaplan's methods for answering GRE questions because the Kaplan Test Prep Company has been in this business for 50 years, guys. They've done the research on the most efficient way to answer GRE questions while conserving your energy for a 2-hour GRE exam. Their strategies are very correct, so please practice those techniques wherever you see them in my lecture notes or PowerPoint slides. Briefly, for sentence equivalence problems, that's for one blank, you choose two words. Step 1, read the sentence for clues. Step 2, predict the answer before looking at the answer choices. Predict what the answer should look like. Step 3, predict your answer. But remember, the strategy for solving text completion problems is different. That's where you have 2 or 3 blank lines to fill. The different strategy. Here, use the emerging meaning of the overall sentence to help you choose answers. So this is all in the lecture notes and PowerPoint slides, but guys, please be sure to read carefully Kaplan's strategies. They will work for you. So in summary, the big takeaways from this sentence completion section. Number 1, grow your vocabulary, learn new words, especially for this sentence completion section, part of the verbal section of the GRE. Use the study materials in the verbal overview section covered earlier. And number 2, remember that the sentence completion section, all answers have to be correct for you to get credit for each item. Partial credit is not given. And lastly, I'm strongly recommending you follow Kaplan's strategies for solving these sentence completion problems. They have done the research. This company, Kaplan, has done the research on the most efficient ways. So please practice those ways, those strategies. Those are the big takeaways from the sentence completion section in Module 3. Thank you, everybody.